Wanted to say a big thank you to all the men and women out there that have served. If it weren't for the men and women of our services, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing today. Well, hey everybody. It is another beautiful morning this morning. I just wanted to kind of do a little different introduction here this morning before I climb on the bike and go. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous sunrise. Let's try and get the Fury in the picture here too. Look at that. You can't beat that. We're actually going to go ahead and try and get a couple of shots here of it. Alright, I'll be back with you in a second after I get a couple of pictures here. Alright, so I am back on the bike with this gorgeous, gorgeous sunrise that's coming up here. It is super early, but I'm up and out for this early for a reason here. Wanted to test out this new thing I have in my helmet. I don't know if you can notice the little outline here. I actually put in what's called a Pinlock system. It is designed to... Sorry, I got interrupted with this gorgeous, gorgeous sunrise again. I might have to pull over again and take another shot here. Look at that. Probably isn't as great on the GoPro here, but it's beautiful in person. Yeah. So anyway, back to what I was saying about this little, what's called a Pinlock system for inside the helmet. It's a way to keep your helmet from fogging up. I was getting up and doing some of these earlier morning rides and having issues with fogging, and put this Pinlock system in, and this morning is the first ride with it. It's about 48 degrees out, so it's plenty cold to actually cause some fogging, and I can tell it's doing its job because on the sides of the helmet where the Pinlock system is not, right along here, it's fogged up. It's fogged up pretty heavy on those corners. Now that's way outside my vision. I can still see it just in my peripheral, but it's not a problem. So Pinlock system is doing its job. This is incredible. So it's kind of interesting the way that this Pinlock system works. And I think they call it Pinlock because that's the way it locks in. Is there's these two pins, one on either side of the shield, and the little system locks into those. It's a little piece of plastic shield that goes on the inside of your face shield. Now it has a silicone bead around the outside of it, just along the edge, that kind of keeps it just tiny bit away from your inner shield. And with that in place, it traps a little air between your shield and the Pinlock, which prevents fogging. And it's actually working very well. It is freaking cold right now. So it is, wow, look at that sunrise. That is just gorgeous over the valley here. This is a pretty good test of this little Pinlock system. I can tell you it's going to work great. Even when I breathe, blow out a lot of hot air, which is kind of what I do all the time, blowing out hot air. But even when I do that, nothing fogs up. This is incredible. The helmet's completely sealed. Let's flip our little there. Now we turned off the vent that goes up inside, and even with that vent off, there's no fogging. I can see it on the sides. Like I said a little while ago, you can see it on the sides here, so you know that it would be fogged up. But this is great. A beautiful system. I don't know if they make it for other helmets. This one's made by Shoei, which is the type of helmet I have. I have the GT Air, which is a really nice helmet. The reason I got that one is here in Phoenix it gets quite hot often. Sorry, we're gonna turn into the gas station here. In Phoenix it gets really, really hot, and I wanted a helmet with as much airflow as possible. And this GT Air fit the bill. Has a lot of vents, a lot of airflow, so it seems to work out pretty good. Alright, we're going to stop, we're going to gas up, because we'll probably go for another ride later. Alright, so we got ourselves some gas online. We're filled up for later. It is getting quite, it's warming up a little bit, the sun's coming up, but it's still quite chilly. But I guess what we're going to do is we'll just do a quick loop around the neighborhood, just because I want to. Anytime I'm on the bike, I gotta at least take her out for a little while anyway. So let's do that. You know, I did want to say a little something here. I wanted to say a big thank you. It is, it's Veterans Day, and I wanted to say a big thank you to all the men and women out there that have served. I know sometimes it can be tough. I know sometimes you can miss your families, but we all greatly appreciate what you do. If it weren't for the men and women of our services, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing today. I feel very grateful, very lucky. So again, a huge thank you to all the men and women that serve our country. Thank you.